Hey, we're just checking out Sharky here for your under the sea swim loop, and it looks like um, what I'm seeing here is that all your controls have kind of jumped over towards the back of the shark a bit. That may just be uh, a corrupted file, and you might not see this exact same thing on your computer at home. It may just be a glitch on my end here. But you know, once it's skinned like this, it's pretty pretty difficult to reverse. So you know, if you are seeing this, you might want to go in and reskin your shark from an earlier save, okay, and just redo your animation there. But we're not really going to worry too much about that for now, because it still functions all right. The thing that I really want to get to and talk about is if we kind of back up here and watch our shark animation, you might notice that Sharky kind of starts swimming forward, and then right about here almost comes to a stop, okay? And then he continues on his way, going pretty quick. Alright, so we probably want Sharky to be swimming at a pretty constant speed. So you'll just want to go in and adjust that. And the way we can do that really easily is using the graph editor. So we'll just come up to Window, Animation Editors, Graph Editor. Alright, we can see all this fun stuff in here. Now, you should be making sure that you're grabbing this main control circle right here, alright? Because this is where your forward motion animation is happening, alright? And if we take a look, the shark is actually traveling in the X direction. You can kind of see right down here in the corner there's a little key for you showing you that at the angle we're looking at the shark, kind of left and right, is our X directions labeled right here for you. So we know we're looking at Translate X, so we can actually come in here and just click on Translate X to isolate that information so that we don't have so much going on in the screen at once. Now, what we can see here, you know, this is kind of stretched out and we can't really see it too well. So what I would recommend is actually, if you're on a Mac, you're going to hold down Command Shift and right mouse click and drag to kind of squish this in. If you're on a PC, it should be Control Shift right mouse button click and drag. And we can bring this in, and once we do that, we can really see what's going on here. And what's happening is anywhere you're seeing flat, alright, is where your shark is staying at the same value in X, okay, meaning it's not going anywhere at this point, alright? And then as the further downwards it goes, that means that your shark is moving quite a bit, alright? Moving very quickly. It's got a big change in movement. Alright, so what we're looking at is Sharky, you know, not moving or barely moving at this point, and then slowly starting to pick up speed, and then, you know, really going pretty fast right here, and then it just kind of slows down. And because this is set as a loop, you know, an infinite loop, it's once it gets to here, it's going to repeat kind of the process it's gone through, starting with this where it's not moving or barely moving at this point. So, you know, every, looks like 24 frames, your shark's going to pretty much stop in the water and then start going again, go really fast and then slow back down. So ideally what we would want here really is just a straight diagonal line. If you see a flat line, that means that things are staying constant, alright? So for example, up here where this flat line is, things are constant at this point. meaning that there's no change in speed. Because it's a flat horizontal line, this means that there's actually no change in position going on, but no change in speed either. If you had a flat diagonal line, there is no change in speed, but the shark is moving. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of this key right here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and, instead of having Sharky slowly come out of this and then speed up and then slow down again, I'm just gonna change this to a just straight flat diagonal line. So to do that, I can just click and drag to grab those two keys, and we can come up here. There's a little button called linear tangents that looks just like a straight diagonal line, so go ahead and click on that. Once you do that, this will pop into a perfectly flat line. Alright, so this means that Sharky's movement will be constant and won't be doing that kind of slow down, speed up. It's just going to keep going right along. Okay, so that's pretty much the only problem that I have with this right now. Everything looks really nice and it's looking good, clean animation. So good job on that. And other than that, let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. And happy animating.